Hi guys, welcome back to Luke Ecker Roofing. I'm Luke Ecker, and today we're making a picture frame out of purpleheart wood. Let's get started.
So I made this picture frame out of pine to make sure that everything lines up and everything the way I want it to look. I have it beveled on the inside corners to have it leading to the picture, and I'm going to give it a nice OG bit route on the outside. And I have a 3/8 by 3/8 dado to hold the picture on the back side of the picture frame. And to remember all my cuts and what angle and everything is set at, I made these. This is a 3/8 by 3/8 dado I did with table saw, and then I have this bevel on here, and I kept that little sliver of wood on the other side. So all I have to do is set my wood down, set my fence, and then have the saw blade at the right angle, which is 45 degrees, and then have it coming up right to where I put a pencil line on this one. And that's all.
Right here I'm cutting those boards of purpleheart down to 2.5 inches. I'm going to have to cut really slow because it's an extremely dense wood and extremely hard to work with and cut. I'm cutting the first pass of the dado. I do this dado in 2 passes, one going flat on the table saw and then one having it straight up and down. You have to be careful with this cut because if you don't have a riving knife in it and you lose track of the push stick and you actually push the wood into the blade, it could cause a kickback and that would be really bad. Here I'm cutting that 45 and I cut a little bit into it and then I check to see if it looks right, and it does, so I continue with the cut. I have the piece of wood on my miter saw, and then I cut it to a 45, cutting the whole corner off, and I flip it end over end to cut the other miter. That is very important. If you don't, then it won't work right.
So I'm checking to see if I did this right, and from this corner to this corner has to be 7 3/4. And if you look, it's 7 3/4. And from this corner to this corner has to be 10 1/4. And it is 10 1/4. So I think it looks pretty good.
There was some glue dried in the corners, so I got a chisel and chiseled it out, and then I got a piece of sandpaper and sanded everything smooth. I put a high gloss polyurethane on the wood at school, and I cut a piece of acrylic and a mat board and put my certificate in.
Well, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Be sure to check out my Instagram page, Luke X Woodworking, and I'll see you guys next time.